right, good morning, everybody. I'm back. Um, Today we are going to go into Between Horizons. It is a 2.5D pixel art detective story set in space. We're going to be on the Zephyr, and we're basically taking our dad's position over as, I guess, security, the head of security. And there's somebody going around sabotaging this ship. Now, the game is completely story driven, meaning any choices that I make will be, there's no going back and changing them. Once it's set, it's set. So it's an ever evolving story, and I might have to get a little shady sometimes and not really hold to my morals. It should be very interesting. So I'm excited to get into this. I want to thank the developers for giving me a key that I can bring this to. I'm going to do a link to the game where you can pick up a copy of it for $15.99 if you use my affiliate link. And there is also a demo in case you wanted to try it yourself before you purchase it. Mooney, hello, Mooney. How are you today? I am so glad to see you. So glad to see you. I'm okay. I'm up super freaking early because my arm sucks. And yeah, so I figured I would squeeze in a stream before my physical therapy appointment. So I've got about an hour and a half to be able to play, and then I will have to unfortunately go. But that should give us enough time to dig into the game a bit and kind of see where it goes. Now, the game just released in March, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see this. I guess we're taking off there. Okay, your progress is frequently autosaved, indicated by a small icon on the top right corner of your screen. All progress since the previous save point will be lost when you quit. You can neither manually save nor load a previous save point. There's no going back. So I'm guessing it's kind of like a, they want you to play it all in one sitting game, I would imagine. So when I close it out today, I will have to start it all over again. But I mean, that could be work to my benefit in case I make a really shady decision and I'm not happy about it. You going to recycle bottles today? Oh wow. You got the Mafia games on Steam because it's on sale? Yes. I've never played the Mafia games. My husband has, and he loved them. He loved the series. So hopefully, are you going to be streaming it? Or are you just kind of play it on your downtime? Oh, you're going to be streaming it. Nice. I will do my best to make it. You can find many options in the game settings to customize your experience. You can turn off the time limit for dialogue choices and disable tutorials if desired. Oh, I need to turn off the timer for the dialogue choices. That I need to do.
I must have been 8 or 9 years old when I first realized that I would never witness the Zephyr's arrival. As a small child, I often imagined myself stepping foot on Eurus D, leaving the ship for the first time in my life. I didn't understand at the time that this was a privilege reserved for my grandchildren. I still remember the conversation I had with my father. He was uncomfortable about the whole thing, and I get it. People don't like talking about their children's mortality. Still, he made me feel better. He reminded me of the importance of our mission for the survival of mankind. We're the only egg in the second basket, he said, or something like that. The basket being Eurus D, a habitable planet just 4 light years away from Earth. And the egg, that's the roughly 1,300 people aboard the Zephyr. Everyone I'll ever know.
Well, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. I need the settings first. Game settings. We're turning the dialogue timer off. That way I'm not pressured too much. You're going to be streaming for a long time next Friday, but you'll be home alone for like 4 days. Oh, is he got to go away again? Yeah, it's always good to finish a game first before you move on. Unfortunately, I've tried doing that and I've got like several games that I've been playing, and I still haven't gotten through, and then I start something new. Oh, that's awesome. And he's not taking you with him? I think it'd be like a vacation, right? He goes play D&D, you go shopping, look at the sights. But still, that's really cool. Hopefully he has a really good time with it. You don't want to spend the whole weekend with a bunch of people that plays D&D in real life. I can see that if you don't play it yourself. I could see that because you'd be kind of lost. Um, I don't know. I would probably go because like if I've never been to Wales, and I'd be like, okay, I want to go, and just kind of go off and do my own thing. Sightsee, shop, go eat, that kind of stuff. Maybe take a nap. I think a nap definitely would be in that. It's expensive, and his friend is actually paying. Oh, he's paying. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. My son did something like that when he was late teens. He went and met his group of friends that he was playing on WoW with, and he went over to like the west coast of Florida, and he had a good time with it. In fact, he still talks to them to this day. Gotcha. Yeah, it would be expensive going. Definitely it would be expensive going. But I mean, I guess you could look at it as you've got a little time to yourself too. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. Be like Tom Cruise in Risky Business and just slide across your house in your socks. No ghosts better show up though. Set them boundaries. You always worry about ghosts when you're home alone for 4 days. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. And I know you've had a lot of interactions in the past. Just put up those boundaries. Just be like, not today, Satan. Take it out of my house. You can fight a burglar, but ghosts are different. Yeah, you can't fight something you can't see. That is true. Well, hopefully you have no ghost. You get some really good streams in. Let's see. Press E to advance. When prompted, pick one of multiple answers. Use AD to confirm your selection using E. Okay. Alright, to repeat. We don't need to do the tutorial. Okay, Stella! Did you go to bed already? I don't know. We're laying in bed, right? Doing okay. My husband's working. Kids are all working. I'm okay. The friggin' physical therapy is beating the crap out of me. My arm is still killing me. My pain management doctor, because I'm back to like transitioning back from surgical oversight to pain management, messed up and put the wrong date on being able to refill my pain meds, so I have nothing today. So this is going to be interesting. I'm waiting for them to call me back or call the pharmacy to fix it. Yeah, it definitely sucks. I'll get through it. It hurts. I'll just be using like my TENS unit a lot and my ice pack and stuff, and hopefully they get it fixed before they leave for the day on, because it's Friday. And everything always happens on Friday, does it not? So should we say we're in bed? I mean, we're technically laying in bed, but we're not like sleeping. And who is William? Who is William to us? I don't know. You're so sweet, Mooney. I really wish I could meet you. Maybe if I ever get over there. If I ever get over there, we're gonna meet up. First, I'd have to get on a plane for that long, and they'd have to knock me out. All right, we'll do maybe, because we don't know who this person is. Do you need a checkup? You've been sleeping so much lately. William, I cannot get enough sleep. Let me tell you what, because I am up every hour to 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, and it is wearing on me. Oh, that's our dad. Okay. I'm fine, Dad. Well, you probably won't mind getting up again for a few minutes. Why not? Something I'd like to show you. Okay. Is it more space? Or, you know, maybe it's the planet now? I doubt it. Oh, we would definitely have fun if I can make it over there at some point. You'll see, it's a surprise. Okay. Yeah, I don't like surprises too. I'll be right out. Great. I'll be in my bunk upstairs. Case update general. How do I find my case updated? Oh. As you make progress, journal entries are added to your PDA. Open it by pressing... The fuck button is that? What the fuck button is that? Some tutorials briefly take over the controls in order to demonstrate something. Your personal digital assistant offers a variety of crucial tools to aid in your investigation. Switch between tabs, go on R and Q. What is this? I should know this. I'm on my computer enough, but what the fuck is that symbol? I don't know. Alright. Your progress and objectives are documented here, organized by the cases you're working. Entries that don't relate to specific cases are listed in the general category. Press escape to go back to previous interface or to close your PDA immediately. I don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out. Is it enter? Is it tab? Oh, it's tab. Okay. There's nothing else. We've got a map. Nope. We got no comms. We got no evidence. All right. Use 80 to move. Hold shift at the same time to run. I know you're sick, but I have to go out for a bit. Oh, we're not leaving our sick kitty cat. I don't care. I'm not going to be back soon. It's so cute. Look at it. I wanted Chi-Chi. Yeah, I thought William was going to be a creep too. I really thought he was going to be a creep. You can't read what? The PDA file thing? He does look sad. Like, I just want to carry him with me. He's small enough. He can sit on my shoulders. Are you not feeding and watering him? Anything? No? Okay, that must have been the save, the little save thing. Okay. All right, we are out. It looks like we're on the promenade deck of this massive, massive ship. Oh, the tab button, yeah. I was just gonna start randomly pressing more buttons on my keyboard till I got it right. Consult your new evidence chief's buff. All right, so consult your map whenever you're trying to find a place on the ship. You can open it directly by pressing M. Stella's icon marks your current location. Use WASD to switch between selected locations. Okay, so that's us. Each location is a unique icon that is revealed once it's been discovered. Right now, I only have access to a small part of the ship that's relevant to my current task. As new cases open up, so will new areas. It's a ring spaceship as illustrated on the left side. This means if you move in one direction long enough, you'll end up in the same place again. So no left turns or right turns. Okay, so here's the map. I'm assuming that's our dad. Those are all locked. That's pretty big. Alright, Chief's bunk. Alright, I guess that's it. That's gotta be our bunk, so we need to...
Dad was worried about me. He'd noticed that I'd been sleeping a lot lately and virtually stopped socializing. I wasn't sure at the time what was wrong with me, but I found it harder and harder to get motivated.
I like the fact that it's got voiceover. Alright, so where is... Pretty sure we gotta go up for his bunk. We're just gonna walk in this random bunk and hope it's our father's. What is it that you wanted to show me? Our messages from Earth for the Arrival Day celebrations came in earlier. Already? Arrival Day is weeks away. Yes, they always send messages in advance to be sure we have them in time. I really need to get a voice changer. Earth has a surprise for us this year. Well, what surprise? Tell me already. Everyone got a private message from their relatives. We got our own personal message from Mum, Stella. Can you believe it? Navigator Joseph already relayed it to me. Do you want to see it? Yes. Why wouldn't we want to see it? It's our mom. Okay, here we go. Alright, so this part is only for my family, right? Okay, hi. Oh my god, I haven't prepared anything. They only just told me I could say something to you guys in private. How are you out there? I hope things are going better than they are on Earth. We've been having rolling blackouts again. I was so worried they'd get in the way of this recording. Anyway, I wanted to say that we recently received the video you sent last year. Stella, I had never seen you in that uniform before. Wow. And William, you look like you haven't aged a day. Still the handsome young man I met 40 years ago. Remember that night we were on a ship of all places? What was it called? Something Sparrow? Or I'm mixing it up now. Okay, William's as confused as I am. I'm so proud of both of you. The mission is such an incredible, enormous thing you're doing. Everyone on Earth is rooting for you. It's been so many years since you left, and it still doesn't feel real. I really hope these messages get to you. I worry about it every year. I don't know how they do it. It's all magic to me. You'll see more of me in the video, or in the public video, unless you watched that already. Happy Arrival Day. You say that, right? Love you both. That was it. Seems like they weren't given much time to record these. Well, I'm glad she had the opportunity at all. Is it going to be part of the yearly update from now on? I don't know. Maybe there's something about it in the other files. They just came in an hour ago. Don't tell anyone about it. Okay? Yeah, voice changer would definitely be cool. The last time I had a voice changer was, God, the kids were little and we had gotten one for Halloween. So my son could just like scare people. And it was really simple. It's just like a little box and it told you what, you just picked whatever one you wanted, like alien or machine and that kind of stuff. You just put it on that setting and it's a little microphone and you talk into it. So I might have to look because anytime I have to read these, I'm not good with voices. And I think it would just be fun to do something like that. Don't tell anyone about it. So should we agree or be like everything all right? I feel like there's something wrong with this. Like the whole thing with how she was trying to relay the message, kind of, I don't know, it just felt really weird. So I think we'll ask, is everything all right? Something your mom said has me worried. Well, what? There's no way she forgot the name of the ship where we met. I have to talk to the captain. About Mum? Not directly, it's complicated. This can't wait. Sorry, I'll explain later. What the? Get back here, Dad. Yo, Dad, get back here. Can I search his room? I'm getting a call. What's going on tonight? Sergeant Adelrich? New evidence, Adelrich. Assistant Chief Stella, are you with your father? He just left. He wants to talk to the captain. Then maybe you could step in. Can you come talk to me at the security office? Sure, I'll be there in a minute. Are you all suited up? I am. Why? You might have to look into something. I'll explain when you get here. All right. Objects you can investigate are highlighted in blue for a short period of time. Collect them by walking in range and pressing E before they stop glowing. A bonsai. Once a clue's been collected, an entry about it is created in your PDA's Evidence tab. New and updated clues are marked with a special icon. Try finding more by hitting space. Portrait of Bill and Liz. Oh, really? The computer's not a special thing? You just unlocked another warrior in Stream Raiders? Yay! Yeah, it's been a while since I've run Stream Raiders, so. Let's see. Portrait of Bill and Liz. Mom wanted to join the mission as well, but she had to stay on Earth because it turned out she suffers from a cardiovascular condition, making it impossible for her to survive in space. We've got the dad. We've got Chi Chi. Like all pets, she was bred on the farm floor. I got her 4 years ago, and she's been living with me ever since. I sometimes take her to the park downstairs on a leash, but she seems to prefer sleeping in my bunk all day. Oh, I want one. There's Mom, there's Aldrich, one of my 2 advisors and a close confidant of my father. He knows a lot about the Zephyr and its population. Bonsai tree. It's been in my dad's bunk ever since I can remember. He always liked to brag about it being the only one on the ship. Apparently, people around him gave it a month to live when he brought it on board. Miraculously, even though it hasn't grown much since, it's still here 33 years later. Unfortunately, it seems like it finally started wilting a few months ago. Well, if it's wilting a few months ago, I wonder if there's a problem with, like, the air on the ship. Okay. Let's go to the map. Where do we have to go? I guess we have to go down the stairs to here. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Oh, can I ping this?
Pretty shaken up, but I didn't understand why this detail was such a big deal to him. And what did the captain know about it?
Do. I think I need to go downstairs. I need to go all the way downstairs. I guess I still need to go downstairs. I think the security office is in the basement. Remember to hold shift while sprinting. Got it. Oh, I found the security office. All right. Pressing your E nearby person will start a conversation if they have something to say to you. If they don't, the speech bubble symbol above their head will be missing or grayed out. Good evening, Sergeants. Aldrich. Assistant Chief. Hey, Stell. Okay, so Paul must be like our buddy. Paul, address her properly. Come on, Dad. So we can either be a stickler to protocol or more relaxed. I feel like he's friends and kind of, if we're in a non-personnel setting and it's like your office or having to come in for something, I think it could be fine to be, you know, kind of chill. I don't see why we have to stick with protocol. It's all right, Aldrich. I don't need to hear my own title all the time. Ooh, he's pissed. Look at that. I got the 3 dots. The 3 dots. Oh, man. Okay, as you wish. But I would like to point out your father places great importance on procedure. Oops. Let's talk about the reason I called you. A door in the network area triggered a security alert. We've had false reports due to defective sensors lately, so it might be nothing. However, I try to check in with the programmer, Aaron, who works down there, and he's not answering his PDA. It's possible that he's wearing noise protection, but we should make sure everything is all right. Could you take the elevator down to the inner hull and have a look? Sure. Should I ask an enforcer to come along? Well, I don't think that's necessary. Programmer Aaron should be in the network office. All right, I'll make sure he's okay and report back. Okay, if you ever find that your journals aren't detailed enough, you can reread any conversation right here. Okay, nice. Very cool. Paul is one of my 2 sergeants, and we're the closest friend whenever we're off the clock. Okay, so I like the fact that he's kind of chill. Alright, so we have to go to the inner hull. I wish they gave you like a... Okay, so this is where I've got to go here. Kind of looks like a train or something. I don't know. This is where we're at. Visit this location to unlock it. Okay, so we'll go out and see if we can unlock whatever this is. Oh, locker room. We can go in and get some armor and weapons. I feel like we shouldn't walk around here without being having weapons. Bodo. So yes, we're technically general population, but I see myself more as crew. Not like it matters. We have universal access, guns and armor, all forbidden to the population. So we're not allowed to handle chemicals in the lab. Neither is the captain for that matter. We all have a role to play. Well, that's not the same. And I think it matters whether we see ourselves as crew or population. Well, my bunk is in the residential area. Where is yours? And how do your neighbors look at you lately? Oh, Assistant Chief Stella, do you need anything? I guess Bodo's kind of mad that I walked in. No, I took a wrong turn. I'm headed to the inner hall. A door in the network area set off an alarm. Good, we're about to head out anyways. Let's get back to work. Assistant Chief. Okay. Let's take the elevator to the inner hall. How do we know where the inner hall is? What is this? I guess we'll go to 0. They don't exactly tell you the icons. Or the the level. Alright, we're going to walk forward and see what this area is. That's the brig. Let's go in the brig and kind of see what this is. Got drunk again, Engineer Michio? Well, I'm happy to see you too. You know, there's no need to lock me up. I'm not going over this with you again. You security folks are such buzzkills, you know that? Well, we don't make the rules or watch your tone. Go with watch your tone. Judging by your tone, you might need some extra time in here to fully sober up. Oh, relax. Well, how did you manage to get so much alcohol anyways? You shouldn't have enough tickets to get drunk so frequently. It's all a matter of priorities, you know. So instead of eating, she's drinking liquid lunches and dinners, maybe. We might have to look into that sometime. Well, I'm not doing anything illegal. I would never. Yeah, that's what they all say. What is this? Oh, that's for the very naughty people, or Magneto, because it looked like it was all plastic. Okay, so there's that. So we need to go back to the elevator, I guess. Okay, so we just have to look at the icons and hopefully remember where they are. You got about 40 seconds for the stream raiders. What the? What happened to the door? Yeah, the door seems busted. That's where we need to go, and there is a question mark this way. Power node. We can't go in there, and we can't go in there. Okay. Network access point. Network office. He should be in the office. Programmer Aaron. Oh, he's face down on the floor. I don't think he's okay. I'm just gonna say I don't think he's okay. We're gonna take and do the Stream Raider battle real quick while the ad break is still going on. Good luck, everybody. I feel like I should do sound effects for these, like, pow! I need to find, that's what I need. I need to find the sound effects. And that way when these battles run, I could just make all kinds of weird noises. I like the little unicorn. What one is that? Where did you get that unicorn? Terrifying war beast? I need that skin in my life. Pretty sure we got it. Yay, we did it. We did it. Grad Mooney on your archer scrolls. Let's see, what do I got? Bronze handball shinobi skin. Okay. I'm gonna go here. I'll put my unicorn down. All right, good luck. All right, it is. Victory is ours. Let me tell you what. I like that skin. Where did you get the little unicorn skin, the terrifying one? All I have is the pride one. So, you know, you walk in a room and you see somebody laying face down. I don't know that I'd be like, are you all right? Oh, okay, he's talking. He's fine. Ah, fuck. Aaron, what's wrong? What happened? You never swear. My head, it hurts so bad. Lay off the liquor. It's bruised in the back. Can you move? Oh, somebody hit him in the back. Okay. It is? Ugh. What happened? I think someone was here. Someone was here? What do you mean? I went to the cafeteria for my evening break, but I returned a little earlier than usual. I've been working on a new data routing algorithm today, and I had an idea that I didn't want to forget. When I came back, the door to the network area was broken. I wanted to check if everything was all right in my office, and when I came in here, there was someone standing next to my desk. What? Who? I don't know. I think a man. He was wearing a disguise. I turned to run back out, but he jumped me. He hit my head with something. That's all I remember. Shit, give me a second. I'll get help. Dad? Something happened down here. Aaron was attacked. Attacked? How's he doing? He seems okay, but his head is bruised. I'll send a medical team. Who attacked him? I don't know. He said the person was disguised. Seems like they broke into the network area. The door at the entrance has been cracked open. I'll inform Sergeant Aldrich and join you as soon as I can. Do you have your weapon on you? Yeah, I do. Good. I'll be there in a few minutes, okay? In the meantime, you should have a look around and talk to Programmer Aaron. Maybe you can find out what the intruder wanted in the network area. Okay. Watch your back. I'll be there soon. Weapons out, lady. Weapons out. Oh, what's this? There's a device on the floor. Maybe Programmer Aaron can tell me more about it. I should show it to him. You found an interesting clue. Progress in your cases will often be made by showing the right evidence to the right people. Regardless of whether or not a person has something to tell you, it's always possible to show them a clue. To do so, press F and choose what you would like to talk about. Is there anything else over here? Let's show him the tech tool. It was in a battle pass? Oh yeah, I haven't been keeping up with it lately. Do you know what this is? Of course, it's one of my tools. Where'd you find it? Next to the door to the network access point. Well, I didn't put it there. Do you think that tool could have been used by the intruder? I'm sure you need it to access and manipulate data on the terminals in the network access point. So that is probably what they wanted in here. Is there a way to find out what they did exactly? Would be a good start if we knew which network they manipulated. I'll grant you access to the terminals. Thank you. What can I see on the screens? Each terminal shows a visualization of data that was sent through the respective network over the past 24 hours. Verid created the visualization a while back to make it readable for non-tech users. The left side of the data is being sent and the right side is being received. If a network was manipulated, there should be some irregularity on one of the terminals. Well, I'll have a look, thank you. You would think that he would do it. He is the tech guy. The solution to a case is always a piece of evidence. You can assign it from the selection here. Once a solution has been assigned, a submit button will appear. After hitting that button, you can no longer change the solution and the case is closed. You alone decide at which point to submit the solution. However, be careful if you aren't confident in your conclusions. There's no going back. Alright, let's see which terminal is what. Oh, we gotta go in here. I still think he should be doing it. Hubby's almost home, then we're gonna recycle bottles. Hope to stay longer next time or come back tonight. Alright, Mooney. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and you get some decent cash for turning in your recycling stuff. I don't know how you do it over there. Like over here, we can turn stuff in and it's, you just get money, however much they pay per pound. Not very much, but every little bit that comes back in your pocket and save the environment helps. Let me give you another shout out before you go, my love. If you haven't already done so, go and drop by and see Mooney. She's an amazing streamer. Her community is amazing, and she's one of my favorite people. Oh my. Okay, what is this? Take another look around an environment you visited earlier is often worth it if you have a suspicion that something changed in the meantime. You may find objects that were altered in some way, weren't there before, or weren't considered relevant. When you collect a clue again after it was changed, the title, description, and image of its PDA entry might be updated. Okay. Internet. Food Network. They got the Food Network. Medical data. Recycling terminal. And PDA. Okay. What is Inner Hall A? Oh, we came right back out. Okay, so we need to try to figure out what this is. Medical data. All right. Recycling terminal. Only workers in the network area are cleared to access the terminal. Programmer Aaron granted me temporary access. Shows a visualization of the data being transmitted through the network over the past 24 hours. The amount of data sent on the left side should be the same as the right side. So that already looks... This is sent and this is received. I don't know what those boxes are. Okay, so it looks like this one, because there's a box. You got 3 there, you got 2, and then you got 2. So that looks like it's the same. Let's see. Network. Probably trying to manipulate one of the ship's network. Alright, so that definitely doesn't match. Definitely some of these don't match. I don't. Um, I wish they gave you a better description. Like this one matches. You know what I mean? I'm assuming I'm supposed to match the icons. If that's the case, all of these, the rest of these don't match. Recycling terminal or medical data. Let's see. Probably what they wanted. Good start if we knew which network they manipulated. Left side is being sent, the right side is being received. If the network was manipulated, there should be some irregularity on one of the terminals. So there is irregularity, but it's on more than one. Huh. The only one I can be certain is correct is this one here, which is the food network. Everything else looks like it was tampered with. Let's go back and talk to him real quick. So what exactly do I see on the terminals? Visualization of data that was sent and received. Alright, so we already know it's supposed to be correct. Terminals are intended for monitoring only, but it's theoretically possible to add or remove data. If a manipulation like that took place, the amount of data on the left and right won't match up anymore. Well, how about this specific one? Do you see anything off with it? There might be. I'd have to study it closely. No, you should take it easy. I can inspect it myself. They all look different on the right and the left. So I suppose the square represents multiples of the lines? That is correct, but I couldn't tell you how many. Farid looks at these things daily, but it's been a while since I had to look myself. Okay, so if each box represents one of those, let's see. There's 3. Figure if each side is 1. 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, so that should be correct. So you got 4, 8, 10. 4, 5, 6, that's 10. That one's correct. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7. It's 11, 8. Okay, so it's the PDA one. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to submit that one, the PDA. Stella, everything all right? Programmer Aaron, how do you feel? I feel all right, Chief, but I'll get myself checked out to be sure. I found out what the intruder was up to. He manipulated one of the ship's networks. Good job. I think I even know which one. Could you have a look, Programmer Aaron? Of course, let me see. As I shine my flashlight in his face. Yes, you're right. Looks like some malware was injected into the PDA network. So you agree. Good. I mean, not good. Excellent work, Stella. Listen, I actually came out here to tell you something else. I've been thinking about what the intruder's plan was exactly. These terminals in the access point only contain very recent information flowing from each network to our central servers. If the guy was after recent data, he could have accessed it right there using my tool, but he may have injected malware instead. The terminals are connected to the big servers down the hall for regular backups. Maybe his plan was to exploit this connection. Well, for what purpose? I can only assume to override access rights so he can extract historical data from there. Would he have to physically go there to do that? Correct. Stella, follow me now. No, better run, better run, better run. Oh, it's a shiny server room. How do I pull my gun? There he is! There he is! Hey, stop! Stella, let's go. Dun 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 dun. Get him! Run faster! Enough! One more step and I'll shoot. Huh? Lie down flat on the ground now. Huh? No. Oh, he slid under that door. You saw that? He caused some kind of fuckery. That can't be good. That's all I gotta say, that can't be good. Oh! Dad, you're caught! The door's crushing me. What can I do? Why is it closing? Their sealing up must have been a breach. Well, where's the override? I don't think there is one. Fuck, what should I do? What should I do? Stella, listen to me. Ugh. Sparrow was our code word. What are you talking about? Liz tried to say something's wrong. Well, where's the override, Dad? 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 No! Not the father. Oh, not the father. Talia. His body will be returned to the ship. He will stay with us until all of our journey ends. On a more personal note, I want to say William was not only the best chief of security I could have ever wished for, but also a dear friend. I did not expect him to go before me, and I was not prepared for it. I don't think I could have been. I would also like to take this opportunity to put any rumors to rest. William's death was a deeply unfortunate combination of circumstances. I don't think so. I don't think so, Talia. I think there was some... Wait, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Talia, did you slide under that door? Did you cause this? A cargo box came loose due to a malfunction and pierced a hole in the floor of the inner hall. Air began to stream out into the vacuum of the outer hall. The resulting loss of air pressure caused the emergency doors to shut. Yeah, I'm not buying it, Talia. Thanks to the swift intervention of our brave mechanics, the breach could be contained shortly thereafter. However...
I kept staring at the notes for my speech, even though I wasn't reading a word of it. We had agreed to frame my father's death as an unfortunate accident, to keep the intruder a secret in the name of public peace and safety. It was our highest imperative. If there was a person between the ship's population and their safety, they would get crushed by design. There was no security override to save the individual. In a way, this concept made sense to me. It had to. After all, I was the chief of security now.
But not like that. Damn, that was just a prologue. How it started. Become chief of security. Oh, that's not... Oh, my head. I drank too much. New evidence. Captain's office and Talia. You just received a message. Open your PDA to view it. I should talk to the center in person if you want to respond. Okay. Alright. Lewis, I don't understand you. You've always been a little closed off and paranoid, but it's got so much worse over the last few weeks. I know you're going through a lot, but I don't even know how to help you, or if it's possible at all to get through to you. Don't expect me to come running after you anymore. If you want, we can talk sometime in the future when you feel better. Talia, good evening, Chief. I'm sorry to disturb you on arrival day, but there's something we need to discuss as soon as possible. Please come to my office immediately. Bodo, these are just all rehashes on conversations. I'm glad they did this because I have a feeling we're going to get inundated with a lot of information. Okay, so here's where we're at. And I'm betting we have to go to the orange place. Captain's office. Security office. And I need to go come to my office. We need to find the captain's room. Okay, so we have to go to the captain's office. So we have to go up. That's the locker room. Okay, so this is where we're at. We need to go down, over, and then up. I don't know. The map is something. What is that? Oh, I can change the outside. Look, we got different screens. We'll go with that one for now.
My handbook said that I had to allow myself to grieve, live through the pain to overcome it. I tried to bottle it all up instead, but my thoughts kept circling to the events of that night. It had been weeks, and we still had no idea who we'd been chasing down there, or what they'd tried to accomplish. I kept thinking that things would have played out differently if only I'd acted faster. I worked a lot to keep my mind in check. Everybody was out celebrating Arrival Day, but I was glad that the captain called me over.
We found it, yay! This is the command area. Let's go talk to Elias. Chief Stella, I'm sure you're here to see the captain. Go through whenever you need to talk to her. If she's too busy, she'll let you know by locking her door. Oh, I know, thank you. Show evidence. We don't want to show him any evidence, right? All right, Captain Talia, you wanted to talk to me? Chief Stella, thank you for coming so quickly, especially on arrival day. Unfortunately, some matters cannot wait. During a routine inspection of the inner hull B, Enforcer Bodo caught Janitor Rose removing plating from the wall. Why would a janitor be removing plating? She was in the process of retrieving a piece of paper hidden inside a secret compartment. A piece of paper? We secured it. Please have a look at it for yourself. It's on the table over there. She wants you to read the letter on the table. Now that it's relevant to your investigations, you can go have a closer look. Investigate the letter, give it a read, and then show it to Talia. Okay, so let's see. Evidence. Suspicious letter. Hello again. Thank you for your message. We have great sympathy for your struggle. You are not alone in thinking that more democracy is needed on the Zephyr, and our cause grows stronger every day. Come to the Arrival Day installation in the Earth Museum tonight. Talk to one of the job representatives and mention the word freedom. The symbol on this letter will be on their uniform, not necessarily in this color. Another hint can be found inside this very compartment. With this, you should have all the information you need. Did Bodo search anything else in here? Because it says there's another hint inside the compartment. Unless we have to go down ourselves to the inner hull. We need to show this to the captain. What do you make of this? Well, I was hoping to get an assessment from my chief of security. Well, it sounds troubling. The wording is a little opaque, but Unless it's some sort of game, it seems someone is trying to put together a dissident movement on the ship. The fact that the letter was hidden inside a wall doesn't exactly make it less suspicious. Well, I agree. What's more, it reads like this is not the first letter in the communication. Do you think whoever wrote this has something to do with... Well, let's not jump to conclusions, but we need to find out what's behind this as soon as possible. Division among the population could jeopardize the mission, especially if it goes unaddressed for too long. Now, the letter contains instructions on making contact with another person at arrival day festivities. We'll keep a close eye on the event later tonight. Until then, we have some time to figure out what we're dealing with. Yes, I know how to read. I need you to look into two things. I will open a separate case about each of them. Your first assignment, find out the intended recipient of this letter. We already have a prime suspect, Janitor Rose, who was caught retrieving it from its hiding spot. However, when Enforcer Bodo was leading Rose away, she ran into someone else who was not supposed to be down there. Well, who? Technician Lewis. His presence in the inner hall seems suspicious. We can't rule out the possibility he was there to retrieve the letter, and Janitor Rose had just happened upon it. You know, I don't usually intrude in your personal life, but I have to ask. Will you be able to remain impartial investigating him? Yes, of course. If he did wrong and he was part of this group that took down my daddy, oh, hell no, it's on, girl. Don't worry about it. We will avenge him. All right, so we need to go around Rose and Luis's bunks. Do I have permission to go in there? They're both suspected of a Degree 6 violation. The Codex explicitly allows bunk searching in the case. Right, of course. Your second assignment might be trickier. Get on the trail of the sender. The only lead we have here is that note was written on a piece of paper. It makes sense since communication via the PDA network is monitored. However, paper is not distributed for private use, hence it must have been stolen from a public space. As far as I know, there aren't many places on the ship where you can get your hands on it. All of them should be in the public area. Ask Sergeant Aldrich about potential sources of paper. He knows the daily goings-on better than anyone in the crew. Don't tell him why. I suggest you and I keep the contents of the letter to ourselves until we know what we're dealing with. Did you get all of that? Yes. Yes, Captain. Once you've submitted your results in both cases, come talk to me again. Yes, Captain. Alright, so we need to go to... Oh, one more thing, Stella. I know it's hard to lose someone you love, but you shouldn't think you're letting your father down if you stop torturing yourself. I'm fine. Our mission needs a strong, reliable chief of security, especially now that the letter has surfaced. Can I count on you being that for us? Of course. I'm aware that none of this is easy. You were very young. I need to take this call. I will be right back. Okay, I am sorry about that. I had to take that call. We got a Stream Raiders battle. We'll run that one real quick. Put this one like right there. Here we go. Oh, my war beast just critted your face. Unicorn stomps. Look at that. Oh, that's cute. I wonder what one that is that Mooney's got. Epic Assassin Rogue. Victory! Yay! We did it! Go back to map. I got double the scrolls. Go to quest. Collect that. Place 5 battle plans. Alright, let's move on. It's a really funky path that they've got going on. Drop my barbarian again. Battle plans, battle plans. All right, here we go. I'm aware none of this is easy. You are very young, but I need to know you'll try. Understood, Captain, I will. Good, we'll talk later. Dismissed, and happy arrival day. Happy arrival day,
Talia rarely
Captain.
let the mask slip, but I'd been seeing it more and more lately. She'd gotten visibly angry the other day, which I'd never seen before. She wasn't taking Dad's death lightly and probably felt increasingly isolated. Or maybe I was just projecting.
You were projecting. Let's see. Potential source of the paper. Okay. Oh, that's Elias. That's not Aldrich. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Oh, we got to go down 2 floors. Okay. Tully is giving the lead to new areas on the ship. As a result, they're now accessible and their locations can be revealed on the map. Oh, we can fast travel! The ship is segmented in multiple areas, 3 of which are accessible now. Each main area contains a train station. In order to immediately travel to a location, simply select it on the map and press F and you're taken to the closest available train station. Who is that? Hello, who are you? Alright, we are going to go to... Oh, I need to take this again. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Changing protocols on my medication post-surgery, so... Where are we supposed to fast travel to? Okay, That goes a lot easier when I take and move it with my mouse, my little button. So your little scroll button on your mouse, it makes it better. How do I change this? I can get out of... So I have to go to the public area. That's the chief of security. Where are my people at? Can't I go down? What happens if I check that? Oh, residential. Okay, so I can just click on them. Public area. All right, we'll start on the... That's bridge. That's bridge. Public area. Okay, so clicking on your map will actually take you to where you need to go. So we're going to go here. That's a really nice public area. All right. Dude, the Art Institute. I want to go in the Art Institute. Let's go check out the digital art. Recycler. Okay. Why would we want to recycle the artwork? Paper leftovers. Ooh, okay. Pretty artwork. A stack of paper remained unused by the end of the week. 495 grams of paper are left this week at the Art Institute. Okay, so I'm pretty sure... Oh, what is the recycler? Recycling unit that funnels trash to the recycling center. All recyclers seem to look identical, so I'm not creating separate entries for them. I'll write down where I found them around the public area in case it's useful for tracking the recycled paper. Unfortunately, I can't see any historical recycling data on their screens. It just says, in case of malfunction, please consult the professionals in the recycling area, Inner Hall B. Okay, so... residential area, we need to go to... I want to say it's Inner Hall B, right? Inner Hall. Okay, so Inner Hall B is where they found her, and we need to go to the residential area for... where is it? Rosa and Louise's bunks. All right, so we'll go check the bunks real quick. I feel like I've seen this design before. I really feel like I've seen this design before, and I'm thinking, the Star Wars, the Obi-Wan, maybe? The Obi-Wan show? It strikes me with the little greenery and then the way the buildings are set up. It's on one of those, it's on one of the actual, there goes my brain. One of the TV shows. Chief, you here for the party? Well, hi, everybody. Chief. Hey, Stella. You want a drink, or are you just here to snoop on us? Well, I'm working, sorry. Alright, snooping then. Why don't you ever share a bottle with us lowly folks? You know, I would really like to take some time off once in a while. Is there really so much crime happening in the village-sized ship? Well, I mean, like you're ever at your job, Michio. Low blow, Nava. Well, I have to get going. I'm sure that crime doesn't stop itself. Dude, shut up. What's with the boot licking all of a sudden? Be nice, Nava. I'll leave you guys to it. So we can talk to her. Umberto's a great farmer. I was a farmer's assistant when he transferred here, so my dad basically taught us everything together. I thought there would have been a way to have a conversation with him. Don't I have evidence of something for... I wonder if I show this to him. He has nothing to say about it right now. Okay. Well, how do I know whose housing is what? Biological area. Okay, so we have to go up. I just totally skipped that whole... Nothing. Oh, Devon. Chief, what a surprise. Good evening, Devon, Ocean. Hi, Stella. Nice of you to swing by on arrival day. Are you coming to our event at the Earth Museum later? It was all Ocean. She planned and executed the whole thing. Dad, you did. You're always so humble. The installation is about, the mission. About people's jobs on the Zephyr and Urias D. Yes, right. You should come. We'll all swing by. And we look forward to seeing you there. Dad, we should get going ourselves. Okay, so I can't talk to him. Yes, we scan. Put that suit to use. That is the achievement I just got. That's cute. Yes, we scan. Nope, go up. Up! Rose's bunk, Rose's bunk. Let's go see her bunk. Red roses. Janitor's board. I think that's it. I displayed the keeps Rose up to date on her tasks on the ship. The latest message on the board is from earlier today. It reads, I have a spill down here. Could you help me real quick? Much appreciated, Isaac. Red roses in a flower pot, a rare sight on the ship. People are allowed to grow their own plants, but very few engage in it because the conditions on the ship make it difficult. Rose has always had a green thumb. I wonder if her name given name somehow determined her obsession with flowers. Okay, so that's it for that. Okay, so her bunk. R2. Oh, why couldn't they had a second 2 under that? R2D2? Why couldn't they had a second one? Alright, we'll go up a level. Apparently I cannot go that way. I guess I can, I just did it wrong. Asher's bunk. That is locked. I don't know who Asher is, but we found his bunk. Will I remember where it is? No. Okay, so I feel like I need to write this down. R3C. I need to write this down. I need to get a pad of paper. I have a feeling it's gonna be something writable. Kind of sad that I gotta do physical therapy. I'm digging this game. And this is Asher's bunk. R3C. Ba-na, da-na, dun, 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 dun. Ah, Lewis's bunk. L3B. Lewis! Oh! Sorry, I thought, isn't this Lewis's bunk? Well, it's my son's bunk, and he's not here right now. Was he expecting you? Not exactly. Mind if I take a look around? Huh. No, not at all. Feel right at home. I'm sure Lewis will be back soon. So, Stella, how's your father? That was a low blow there. I'm sure everybody knows that he died in an accident about a month ago. What? No. Oh, no. My dear William, I'm so sorry. How are you holding up? It's okay. I'm fine. You really missed all of it? The accident, the funeral? It was a pretty big deal. I suppose I did. I'm really sorry. No need to apologize. I'll just stick around for a moment if that's okay. Note to Xena. It says, Mom, please stay in here. Do not go out without me. Let's show this to Xena. That message for you on the display over there. It sounds like Lewis wants you to stay here in his bunk. Oh, yeah, he placed it right by the door so I don't forget. Oh, why can't you go out? And besides, don't you have your own bunk? He's so protective of me, but sometimes I still go out. I went to the Arrival Day celebrations just last week and nothing bad happened. Wait, we're doing the Arrival celebrations today. Last week, you mean last year? Yes, last year. Xena, something seems to be wrong with Xena's mental state. And then Lewis's mother, Xena, seems to have severe issues with her short-term memory, but Lewis must know as she appears to live in his bunk. It could be a danger to the mission if her condition goes unnoticed. If I report this to my sergeants, she'll most likely be moved into the psych ward, whether she wants it or not. Maybe it would be for the better. I need to find more who sent the suspicious letter. Oh, wrong. That was the wrong person. Alright. That did not tell me anything, so. New evidence to cafe. Can we get something to eat and drink while we're here, please? I'm a little parched from all this running. Let's go in the school. Because I could be nosy. Papers left. Alright. 940 grams of paper that were left over after school ended for the week. 495 grams of paper are left this week at the Art Institute. Okay. Another recycler. How do I get down? Stairs are the way to go. Mariola, welcome everybody. Settle down, please. Y'all know me. I'm Teacher Mariola. I'm also a member of the Ethics Committee. I feel particularly honored to be giving this year's address because it's a very special arrival day. Today we celebrate the Zephyr's arrival in exactly 100 years, but that's not the only number I have for you. You can imagine that as a teacher, I like to do a little math now and then. 1,300 people are aboard this ship at all times, give or take. In other words, we spend a collective 1,300 years of our lives here every year. In 100 years, this number will have grown to 130,000 years. That is well over 1 million hours. Taking into account the 33 years we've already been here, that makes 1.5 million hours. Now let's face it, we haven't spent all these hours being our most productive. We've been asleep for about a third of them. It may seem that during most of our hours, nothing is important. Nothing of importance is happening. We do our jobs, follow our routines. But that's not true. Everything each of us does here is important. We are on the Zephyr. We're bringing humanity out to the stars, and we're bringing the stars to humanity. Nothing we do is ever mundane because we do it light years away from home. Never forget that. However, this does not mean that we shouldn't be doing our best to make each of those hours count. The mission is as fragile as it is important. There's no room for slip-ups or slacking off. And frankly, anything less than 100% dedication doesn't befit pioneers like ourselves. So the next time you find yourself tired or unmotivated or scared, remember these words. We have 1.5 million hours to give to the mission, but all of it could be undone in just one. Spend those hours wisely, fill them with commitment and purpose and dignity. Happy Arrival Day! Yay! Chief Stella, how did you like my speech? That's interesting. Lots of numbers. I never thought about how many hours we spent out here. Well, I hope it would give people food for thought. I could see that. Train station. Enter Hull B. No, I don't want to go back to residential. What's over here? Historian Baptiste, you look upset. Is something the matter? Oh, Chief, I'll be fine. Just need a minute. Did something happen? It's just, we were going to show this year's messages from Earth after the show. The captain only just forwarded them to us, and I was going over all the files. It seems like this year a lot of personal messages from friends and family were included. When I heard that, I really expected to find one from my own kids, but it seems they didn't send one. So I wondered, is it really possible that they couldn't be bothered? But I don't think that's it. I know I haven't seen them in a long time, but it's really out of character for them to pass up such an opportunity. Do you think they're in some kind of trouble? Earth would have notified us, right? I'm sorry, I really don't know. I know that Earth notifies about close relatives dying in previous years, but other than that, well, I don't think they're dead, of course, so what could have stopped them from sending a message? Your guess is as good as mine. Whatever got in the way this time around, I'm sure they'll be included next year. I hope you're right. I guess this is going to bother me for at least a year. I should head back inside. We're setting everything up for tonight, and they're probably wondering where I went. Of course, please don't worry too much. Mom tried to tell us something in her message. Maybe this has something to do with it. Were they not allowed to speak? Does everyone on Earth know something we don't? Let's go in the Earth Museum. I can't get into the Earth Museum. Simon, are you waiting for the event to start? That's right, Chief. Why'd that say Destinia when it clearly is Simon? I'm actually going to be part of the event. I need to head back inside. Anara, I'm just here for moral support, and Simon. I promised Deborah and I'd drop by. Are you coming, Chief? Maybe. I still have some things to take care of. It's the command area. We need to go into Hull B. Let's go to Inner Hull B. I have got to tell Callie about this game because she would absolutely love it. She would love it. Actually, pretty cool game so far. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it. We got about 5.5 minutes until Stream Raiders. So get your guys on the board. Maintenance room. Yaya. Fun fact, Yaya is actually grandma in Greek. How do I know this? Because of watching My Big Fat Greek Wedding, like all 3 of them. What are you 2 doing here? Well, Captain told us to keep an eye out. The hidden compartment where the letter was found is just down the hall from here. We're keeping an eye on it from the distance in case someone else comes to check on it. Good. New evidence, wall compartment. Janitor Rose uncovered a suspicious letter here. It looks like somebody purposely unscrewed the plate and then loosely reattached it. I flipped it around and found a symbol on the back side. What is this symbol? Power node B. Ooh, recycling center. We keep seeing the recycling center. Paper chase, recycling times. Well, hello, Engineer Isaac. Huh? Oh, Chief, sorry, I didn't hear you coming. Crew member down here in the hull to do what I owe. All right. A crew member down here in the hull. To what do I owe the pleasure? I'm investigating a security matter. I see. Well, welcome to the club of people working on arrival day. Feel free to look around down here, but please don't touch anything. If you'll excuse me, I have to take care of the tubes here before another accident happens. An overview of which materials were recycled at what time. You can't see which recycler they were thrown, though. The ethics committee decided it would unnecessarily intrude on everyone's privacy. Okay. Alright, let's go back here and look at this. Let's see. Okay, so I can't get into C. Can't get into power node B. He looks like he's doing some work. Tonio! What's happening, my man? Hi, Chief. Watch your step. A lot of clutter and not a lot of light down here. You looking for something in particular? Thank you for your concern, Engineer Tonio. Just passing through, there's something I need to look into. Well, keep your eyes open. People get hurt down here, especially without a helmet. I'll keep that in mind.
Daisy.
Hi, Mooney!
Daisy.
Did you get there and back already?
Give me your answer, do.
You're almost home and we'll be here after we unpack and have food. Okay, I've got about 20 minutes left because I have physical therapy, or I should say occupational therapy coming for me at noon. So I have to take a little bit of time. I've got some warm-up stuff I have to do before they get here. I'm not sure if I
This
will.
was my first time being back in this part of the inner hull since the incident. My knees went soft as I approached the bridge. I closed my eyes and took a few deep breaths.
I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Yeah, I might be back after physical therapy or occupational therapy, but I'm not positive. It might be later. Cargo lever. Lever controlling the large cargo crane in inner hull A. The person who's responsible for my father's death operated it. Much like the doors around the ship, the whole panel should only respond to people with necessary clearance. In this case, that includes anybody working down in the inner hull as well as the crew. Could Tonio have done it? Somebody did it. That's the server room. Pretty sure we already went in the server room. Okay, sounds like Stream Raiders is ready to go. There we go. Get that going. I'm just going to keep pushing the game forward while that goes. I think we've gone as far as we can. We'll go back into the public area. 24 euros for this stuff. That's good. Every little bit helps. Every bit helps. All right, so it's still going. It is still going. Yeah, but you know what? It's 24 euros you didn't have to spend on groceries, so it's kind of worth it. All right, so we need to find where Aldrich is. Why is he not? Yay, we won the battle. Collect that. And this will be the last Stream Raiders battle. Who do I want to put down for it? Ash, I put my pally down. My little popsicle penguin pally. Alright, there you go. Captain's office, security office. Let's go back to the security office and see if he's still standing there. I do like the idea of the fast travel. Which way is the security office? Biological area. Where in the world is security office from here? Okay, so that's where it is. So I need to go up the stairs to the next. Go up the stairs. Nope, down the stairs. Keep going for it. Security office. Please tell me he's here. Thought he was gonna be the bottles, so I said no. It turned out he wanted to give me the cans. You felt so bad. Oh, steal the bottles. Okay. Yeah, I imagine that could happen. Alright, Aldrich, ready for some updates? Sure. The Ethics Committee invited you to their next monthly meeting. Chief William always declined these invitations because he wanted to keep security separate from judicial branch. Do you want to continue in this direction or change things up? I kind of feel like we should probably keep the security and the judicial stuff separate. We'll kind of run it like our dad did. Think he's right. I should stay as impartial as possible. Tell them I'm not coming. Will do. In other news, we received an anonymous report from the bio area. There was a shortage of painkillers at the hospital and nobody seems to know why. Could be mismanagement, could be foul play. We should probably look into it sooner or later. But for now, the captain wants you to talk to the suspects in the brig. Paul says she didn't tell us why they were apprehended. I'm sure you know. Well, that probably wasn't an oversight, Paul. I can't tell because we were told not to tell. Can't talk about it. Sorry, I'm sure the captain will share more information soon. Paul looks mad. Aldrich says, that's it for now. Let us know if we can help with your investigations. We need to show the papers. He cannot show the papers. I swear that the captain said to ask Sergeant Aldrich about potential sources of paper. So how can I show evidence? He can't help me with the paper, but it says to talk to him about it. The recruit. Find out who recycled their paper at which time. Well, this doesn't tell me anything. Okay, an overview of the latest recycled materials that I got from the device in the recycling center. You gotta go now? Okay. All right, Mooney, enjoy your noms. Like I said, I won't be here when you get back, but I might be back later. It just really depends. But have a good lunch. Thank you again. Okay, plastic, paper, water, paper, 255 grams of paper, 260 recycled. That really doesn't tell me much. So you can't help me with it. How can you not help me with the fucking paper, dude? Okay, I don't know. I don't get it. It's supposed to. He's supposed to be able to help me, and he can't help me. So okay, so I got the recruit. Need to find out more about who sent the suspicious letter. Captain Tally said my 2 sergeants and the security might know more. You know what? Let's ask, since Aldrich isn't giving it up to me. We are going to ask Paul about the paper. Not sure how to help you with that, Stella. Well, he is not being very nice. He is not being very nice. Not nice at all. All right, so we got to go back to the common area. Let's go to the Earth Museum. Okay, so that's already in here. Oh, there's somebody in here. Oh, hi, Chief. The Art Institute is already closed for the day, but feel free to have a look around our Arrival Day exposition if you like. I'll stay here for a while anyways. No plans for Arrival Day later? Nah, it's just I've been a little introspective lately. Are you all right? Introspective? Are you okay, basically? Been helping a lot with the Arrival Day preparations like every year, and it's made me think about my role here. Maybe you're not the right person to ask this, but what would you say is the role of art in a society, and by extension, the role of an artist? That is deep. I'm not sure I understand the question. I mean, is art here to uphold the system it exists in or to challenge it? So our choices are depends on the system, to uphold it, or to challenge it. I guess it would be dependent upon the system. Yeah, dependent upon the system. If it's good, art should help uphold it. If it's bad, art should be critical of it. Well, that's the diplomatic response, but is a system ever just good or bad? I'll need to think about it some more. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, how's Chi-Chi doing? Oh, she's back to her old self. Thank you for asking. I want Chi-Chi on my shoulder. She needs to, stay with me. That's good to hear. Worrying about your pet is the worst. That is absolutely true. Yeah, I'm glad it's over. Well, happy Arrival Day. Happy Arrival Day. I'm going to ask her about the paper. Hey, one question. I saw a stack of papers on the table over there. Oh, yeah, we use it in our art club. I know it's old-fashioned. The blank sheets on the table are what's left over this week. Can I ask you a few questions about the paper you use here? Well, of course. How do you get your paper? What happens to the used paper? That's all. What happens to used paper? Club members can take photos of their work with their PDAs if they want, but at the end of each week, I throw the sheets into the recycler over there. I just did it again today. Are people ever allowed to take paper home? No. Paper is strictly a public resource. Every used sheet has to be recycled. Well, would you notice if someone broke the rules and took a sheet or two home? Well, I can't have an eye on everyone all the time, but I made the rules very clear. I would be surprised if someone deliberately broke them. Why do you ask? Might be related to a case I'm working. Thank you. That is all. Okay, so she just recycled today. But there's no way to tell what time. 602 and 604 are 255 grams of paper each. 940 grams of paper were left over after the school, and 495 grams of paper are left this week at the Art Institute. So if she was the one that just recycled, that's 510. So papers would be missing, I would think. God, I have to do fucking math. Of course I have to do math with my brain being stupid. Okay, so that's the hall. We need to go up and check the school again. And I will run, because I got unlimited stamina today. It's unlimited. Ava, so you don't have to worry about it, okay? I'm sure you make an excellent contribution in the mission. In fact, you're already doing so every day. Darren is like, so he's a younger kid. Okay. Good, then get back out there whenever you're ready. Hey, Stella! Always working, huh? Yeah, well, I saw Darren walk away crying, so I had a little chat with him. Mariola told him the other day that if his bad performance at school continued, he would bring no merit to the mission. Sheesh. When he heard her speech just now, he projected some of it onto himself. Oh, I see. Very nice of you to cheer him up. Well, I consider it part of my job as a teacher. Anyways, that arrival day event is starting soon. Until then, I'll be at the cafe in case you want to join me. I need to get out of here. Sorry, let's chat upstairs. Sure, I understand. Class timetable. I did not see that the last time we were here. Classes take place from 8 to 12 in the morning and resume from 2 to 5 in the afternoon. So 8 to 12 and 2 to 5. And this is all after 5. Okay. We need to go find. We're going to ask her about these papers. Teacher Mariola, do you happen to know where I can find paper around here? I've seen it here and there around the public area. We still use it at the school. It just helps it just helps convey certain things better. Thank you. Let's see. Teacher Mariola said I could find paper at the school in the public area. I want to say it might be the school, right? Let's go up here. Ava! Hello, Ava. Stella, good to see you. Sorry I took off so quickly. How are you? Well, I'm good. Come on, I've known you long enough. What's the matter? I struggle with my job. I don't want to talk about it. I still miss my dad. We'll just say I still miss my dad because, you know, you would miss your dad, especially if you were close to him. I know how much you've always looked up to him. I can only imagine how hard it is to find your footing again. But I know you will. Yeah, you're probably right, as always. Thank you. Always. We're going to ask her about the paper. Hey, one question. I saw a stack of paper on the classroom table. Yeah, we sometimes use it in our classes. Why do you ask? It's for something I'm investigating. Your paper supplies are delivered at the start of the week, correct? Yes, exactly. How much paper do you have at your disposal every week? Our stack always gets refilled to 1,200. Okay, so the school, you really need to write all this stuff down, and I really need, I guess, a pen. Okay, so the school refill. $1,200 grams a week. People are allowed to take paper home, right? No, paper is strictly a public resource. I put the used sheets into the recycler at the end of the week. Well, would you notice if someone took a sheet or two home? I don't know why anyone would do that. The rules are clear. Well, I'm sure they are, but would you notice if someone broke them? I suppose it's possible someone slipped a sheet in their pocket while I wasn't watching. All right, thank you for your help. So there is only a school and an art. That's Luis's bunk. We've got the winery. Rose's bunk, Asher's bunk. All of those are locked. Okay, so I'm going to say that the paper was missing from the school. Because if it goes 8 to 12 and then 2 to 5, So we've got 255, 255, and 260. So it's 260 equals 770. So 230 grams are missing. All right, so I think it's at the school. Nope. Let's see. We're gonna submit it. New message from Talia. I saw you submitted some first results. Please refrain from confronting any potential suspects with your findings for now. Come to my office as soon as you're done with the second case. Okay. So the second case, that one's done. So we need to find Rose and Louisa. We need to go to the brig. I wonder if they put him in the friggin' magneto box. Let's go to the jail. Hi, Rose. Stella, darling, this is a big misunderstanding. Okay, she is serving Judge Judy. I don't know why, but I'm reading Judge Judy. There's no need to keep me up like this. Call me Chief. I'm the Chief of Security. Please address me accordingly. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Chief. You need to tell me what happened. What were you doing in the inner hall? You were caught with a suspicious letter. That's all. You were caught with a suspicious letter. Yes, dear. I was walking through the hallway and I spotted a plate that seemed a little loose. Fixing this kind of thing is part of my responsibility. I wiggled it a little bit and it came off. There was a compartment behind it and that's where I found a piece of paper. Did you read it? Well, I thought it was gossip. A love letter, maybe. I had no idea. Well, why didn't you call security? I swear that's what I would have done next, but they showed up a few moments later anyways. So tell me, what were you doing in the inner hull? Well, my job. I was on my way back from a cleanup. The engineers made a real mess down there. You should have seen it. Metal shavings, oily footprints everywhere. That's all. Okay, so we have new evidence. Where's the Judge Judy? Okay, so Janet Rose claims she accidentally discovered the letter while cleaning the inner hull. Let us talk to Technician Louise. Technician Louise? Or Lewis. Sorry, Louise. Lewis. I'm medicated. It's okay. Come on, Stella. No need to be formal. Call me Chief. You're locked up. It's not a private encounter. Please address me appropriately. Ooh, he looks a little pissed. Okay, Chief. Why am I being detained? I did nothing. You will be let go soon after questioning is complete. Relax. Why are you talking like a robot? Stay on topic. I'm not. Stay on topic. What were you doing in the inner hall? I got places to go, people to see, and something to solve, so we need to do this. What kind of question is this? It's not like I'm not allowed to be there. There aren't many places on this ship where I can be alone for 5 goddamn minutes. But what about your bunk? Yep, I already know your mama's there. Come on, Lewis, what were you doing down there? That's personal, okay? I'm gonna show him the paper. I don't know what you mean. Where is your mama at? I don't know what you mean. Okay, so I can't. And there is nobody in here. Let's see. So he is not giving. Okay, so I think we need to go back down to the power node A, Earth Museum. I think we need to go to the maintenance room again real quick. We need the maintenance room. Inner hull B. That's the wall compartment. Let's go in the recycling center again. I'm looking for places on the ship that use paper. You can probably help me, right? Usage is pretty limited. There are only 3 places on the ship that have any, all in the public area. The activities room, the school, and the art institute. All in the public area. Okay, so we did not find the activities room. Sure, how much recycled paper this week? Notice any discrepancies? Well, were there any significant discrepancies lately, like lost paper that wasn't accounted for? Someone stealing stuff again? Give me a second, I'll check the stats. No significant losses, but small amounts of paper have gone missing over the last few months. The system didn't issue any warnings because the quantities are negligible. Nothing is recycled at 100% efficiency. Threads of clothes come loose. A piece of plastic packaging is torn off. This is a little unusual, though it happens consistently. Well, for how long has this been happening? 6 months now? Thank you. Let's see, how much paper was recycled this week? The machine by the entrance logs today's input. A lot of stuff is recycled at the end of the week, meaning today. Does it break down the materials by the recycler it was thrown in? Nope. My engineering unit submitted several requests to the ethics committee about changing it. People would be more careful with their resources if we were able to show how much they're wasting. Thank you. Alright, that's all for now. So we need to go back to the common room. Oh, no! Alright, I could do... God, I hate to do this. I can do like 5 more minutes, and then I literally have to go. And it sucks that I can't come back and work on this. Like, I will have to... So where is... Go to the Earth Museum. It sucks that I don't think I'll be able to come back and play. I'd have to start all over. Which isn't too bad. Can I not go in the gym? The activities room plaque. We have to have a pin? What is this? We don't need no stinking pin. Some numbers look slightly more worn out than others. 2480. I think a small the activities room plaque is next to the entrance. Current activities, authentic Earth experiences to celebrate Arrival Day, only under supervision, caretaker Devrin. Alright, so 2480 is the code we're going to go with. Yay! Okay. Those look like shake weights. Paper leftovers. 940 grams were left over after the school ended. 495 for the paper or the Art Institute, and 490 are left in the activities room. We got a drum set in here. I want to play. Really, there's nothing else in here? Let's see where this goes. Another recycler. And the Earth Museum is still locked. Okay, so that was, so we had 770 grams of paper that was recycled. $940 grams were left over after school ended. 495 are left at the Art Institute, and 490 grams of paper are left in the activities room. We need Devrin. Okay. We need Devrin. Activities room. Wish it showed you where the people were. I need Devrin. Let's go to housing. We'll go here. Oh, I don't want to have to leave. Don't want to have to leave, you guys. It's getting so good. That's building L. Okay. Starting the Stream Raiders battle. He is R. R1B. Show him the papers. Oh, Chief, I don't know what to say about that. Really? Really? You don't know what to say about that, sir? How? How do you not have anything to say? really don't know how he's got nothing to say. It makes no sense at all. All right, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go here. For the plain fact that I have occupational therapy coming because I am still recovering from shoulder surgery. I'm going to give you a link to the game again as well. I am absolutely enjoying this game. It's chill, it's easy to maneuver, it gets your brain occupied. If you love detective games and solving mysteries, I really think that you're going to enjoy this game. Hopefully I can come back to this later today. It won't be anytime soon. If I do come back, it'll probably be closer to 7 p.m. Eastern time. And hopefully I don't have to restart the whole thing, but I'm pretty sure that I just might have to restart it. I want to say thank you, Mooney, for hanging out with me today. You were amazing. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Everybody else, hopefully I will catch you a little bit later today. If I don't make it tonight, because I'm too worn out and in too much pain from the therapy that I'm having, then I will definitely try to throw something together tomorrow. Best thing you can do is smash that follow button and the notification bell so you know when I go live. Other than that, I hope you